Hey everyone, this will be my new video. Actually, the remake of the one which I already posted before, the F2L. That was actually beginners, and like for beginners, it will be making much easier to understand. So I have bought the latest, which will be the advanced F2L. For the advanced cubers who have speed cubes like the Moyu and want to learn the advanced method and the easier method in which you can solve the first two layers, which will be the advanced F2L. Before learning the F2L, we should be knowing how many situations we'll be facing. So let me tell you, there will be only 6 situations and really basic. So two of them are before in my previous video I showed you, and the third one will be the beginner's method, normal method, and the other three which will be the main parts of the advanced F2L will be teaching you first. So that make up the 6 situations, and the last and the 3 situations which are easy and I taught you before, which will be a small recap for you. So let's get started. So before starting, let me tell about the turning of the cube. So if you're holding the cube like this is going to be the front part. So this will be the front. If you turn it clockwise, it's going to be just front, and if you're going to turn it anti-clockwise like this, it's going to be the front inverted. If you're using the top over here, this is going to be our top. So if you are turning it like this in the clockwise direction, it's just up, and if you are turning it in the anti-clockwise direction, yeah, it's going to be our up inverted. Now this is going to be a right. If you're going to turn it in the clockwise direction, it is going to be a right, and if you're going to turn it in the anti-clockwise direction, it's going to be a right inverted. In the same way, it applies to all the bottom, the left, and the back. The front is on the left. And if you have any doubt while doing using any algorithms, you can just have a look at like if this is going to be a left, you can just have a look and analyze which rotation is going to be. If it is the anti-clockwise, it's going to be turning like this, which will be the left inverted, and if it will be the clockwise, which is left itself, which will be like this. So in this way, you will be learning to use the algorithms, and after this we'll be starting, and I'll be teaching you how to do the advanced F2L. Before starting with the F2L, you need to form the cross like this, and then you can start making the second layer and the first layer together. So first step will be forming a pair and then putting it inside. So for doing that, first you need to look where the corner will be. So in the beginner's method, you just put it inside. After putting inside, did you see which edge came with it? So it is the orange and green. So just let's us reverse this thing. So when we reversed it, we saw that the white is facing on the right and green is on the top over here. So let's find the edge. Will be the red and green edge. Okay, it's over here. So just get it on the top layer, move it out of the way, and bring it back down. So this is going to be our working space. So we displaced it, so just bring it back over the place where it needs to go. Now, which we have the case here is the one in which white will be facing on the right and green is on the top, and on the top layer the colors are 2 different colors, and that what I mean is here the edge piece will be having only a red and a green. So if the colors of the red and green are the same, like if it is green and green, that will be another situation. And now we have the situation in which the 2 colors are different. So the color is red and red and green, the 2 different colors. So when we have that situation, we should keep, when the white is on the right and green is on the top and the colors are different, we should always keep the corner and the edge straightly opposite, not on the left but straight. So what we'll do is just hide it like this, bring it correctly opposite, and bring it back up. So this is going to be our first situation. We will just connect it like this. You can see if we form a pair over here, which we connect this, it will form a pair. So we'll just connect it like this. You see, we have formed a pair. Put it in, because we have messed up this part, and when we bring it down, we have formed this layer. So this is the second part of the first situation, in which before we saw that the corner, now it's not correctly placed above the place where it needs to go. Yep, now we have got the corner correctly where in the place where above where it needs to go. It needs to go over here. So before we saw that the corner in the corner the white was facing on the right and the blue on the color on the top was blue. So let's find the edge. It's correctly over here, the blue and orange. So when we have the white on the right and the blue and the colors are same, before we saw that the colors were different, now the colors are same. So when we have that situation, if we're going to connect like this and put it inside, you can see that the edge is totally flipped. So this is a totally another situation, and we have different method to pair the edge. So instead of just bringing it to the front, we will be bringing it to the opposite side, which will be bottom, like this. Now if we do that, white is on the right, and we can just form a pair over here with this, with the green and orange. So we can replace this one with this one, and we have a pair, and we can easily put it inside. So what we are gonna do is, so before doing that, you should see if any other pair is not getting messed up. So we have no pair over here, so we can freely hide it over here, replace it with this one, and bring it back up. We have formed the pair over here, and bring it to the right, and any way, easiest way possible, you can put it inside. We have formed the edge and corner, and let's go for the next situation. Now this will be the second situation, in which we have the corner correctly placed above the place where it needs to go, and here the corner has white facing in the front. So the basic thing you need to know is, when the white is facing the front, it has the front full side. This side will be using completely, and when the white is facing on the right, we will be using only the right part to move, to get the pair in the correct place. So since we have the white facing the front, we'll be using only the front part. So let's find where the edge piece is. It's over here, correctly opposite to this one. So how will we make a pair with this and the edge piece? You can see over here that the blue and red, if we just bring this blue and red over here, we'll form a pair. If we replace with this one with this one. So for doing that, you need to hide this one first. So if you just replace it like this, where's the edge, corner piece? So if you hide it like this, then replace it with the blue and orange and bring it back up. You have formed the pair over here. You can just turn it and put it in the right place. There you go. You have formed the pair and edge and corner pair, and this will be the part 1 of the situation 2. So this is going to be the part 2 of the situation 2, and here we have the corner correctly placed above where it needs to go, the white, red and green, correctly over here, and the white is facing the front, and the top color is red. So let's find the edge. Okay, we have it correctly opposite straight to it, but the colors are different. This will be the part 2 of the situation 2. So when the color are different, you know, if you just replace this with this one, let's try it like how we did last before. The pieces are going to be flipped. This is going to be flipped. So this time it's not going to work. When the colors are different but white is facing the front, you should not have it in the straight line like this. You should have in the left side going like this. So you can do the same thing over here, hide it like this, bring it to the left, bring it to the top. Now, as I told you, we'll be using only the front side when the white is facing in the front. So when we have the white facing in the front and the two colors are opposite, you are going to use the front side by pairing these two like this. Then the white is lifted like this. So you're going to connect it like this over here and bring the front face down. Now you see that you have formed the F2L pair over here. Last but not the least, here we have the final situation, in which the white is facing to the top, which is like a totally different situation. In that case, you should first get it to the place where it needs to go, correctly above it, and in this case we'll be using the top. When white was on the right, we used the right side, the white one was on the front, we used the front side, and now it's on the top, so we'll be using the top side. So let's find the edge piece. It's over here. Okay, so when you get the white on the top, just forget about the corner. Now get the edge piece in the correct place. So when the orange is over here, it's not correctly paired, you see, just get it above orange. So we have got it above orange, and for pairing it, we just pair it like this, and you can see it's paired, but the edge is over here, that's not a matter. So instead of bringing it correctly to the green color and bringing it above it, we take it to the opposite side. We first pair it and then bring it to the opposite side, which will be the blue one. For green it will be blue, and after pairing it with the wrong side, you bring this corner correctly above the edge piece. So you bring it above it, and there you see you formed the pair, and you can bring this edge down so it remains across. And you have the F2L pair over here, and you can easily put it inside. So that is only one part for this situation. Now you can also watch my previous video in which I have demonstrated how to do the beginner's F2L when the corner is in the bottom. So this one I have done the advanced one in which it is much faster, and this is the method which all the cubers, Felix Zemtex, Mats Walk, and all the major cubers do it. As I told, last but not the least, this will be the basic tips I'll be showing you for solving the two layers much faster. So if you have the corner in the bottom, and like instead of just moving the edge away and then bringing the corner up and then turning the edge again, so instead of doing that, I'll be showing you an easier method in which let the corner remain in its place and search for the edge. So you have the edge, so first connect it with the correct color, green and green. And when the white is on the right and the green edge is also on the right, both on the same side, you can perform this basic algorithm which most of the people use, which will be R, U, R inverted, U inverted, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, and there you go. You have put the the pair, and the next situation goes like this. Now this is a second basic step, in which before we saw that the white was on the right, now the white is in the front and it is on the bottom. So instead of taking to the top and performing all the steps for different given situations, we can just leave it over here and find the edge piece. Okay, it's correctly above and perfectly connected with the red and red. So white is in the front, and when these two are in the same side, when the front side, this also on the front side, this also from the front side, if you move this, both are gonna move. So when it is the front side, before we did what R, U, R inverted, U inverted, only once we did. I think this time we have to do it thrice. So let's do it faster. R up, R inverted, up inverted, R up, R inverted, up inverted, R up, R inverted, up inverted, and there we go. We have formed the pair, and now easily we can just put it inside. Now we'll be having two short example solves with the white cross already formed. So let's start with the first side, which will be the white, green and orange. So let's get the edge piece correctly above it. Okay, we have got the edge piece correctly above it, and this is a case in which both the edge and the corner are correctly, paired but not in the correct positions. So first step will be to separate these two. So let's separate it. Okay, then we have separated these two and both are in the top layer. So as we see, that this is the third situation in which white is facing on the top. So when white is facing on the top, we will just connect the edge piece, and if we bring it to the orange, it is going to get paired. So we get it to the opposite side, which we saw before. We will get to the opposite side, bring the corner correctly above it, and now it's paired, and bring it back down. So the pair is ready, and we just put it inside simply. There we go, first one. Let's go for the next one. Here will be the orange, white and blue. So orange, white and blue, where's the corner, where's the corner? Okay, we can't find it, so it's over here. So just get it outside like this. Now bring the corner correctly above it. You can see that the corner and the edge is again paired and not in the correct positions. So just take it like this, displace it and bring it back down. So we can see that we have displaced it, and in this time we have this situation in which the white will be facing in the front, and the two colors, the edge and the corner, have two different colors, the orange and the blue. So when white is facing the front and the two colors are different, you have to keep it to the left side. The edge must be on the left. You can hide it like this, bring it to turn the top and bring it back up like this. So we have got both the edge and corner in the correct place, and we can connect it like this by moving the front, pair it up and put it in. There we go, we found the second pair. The third one is over here. Where's the corner? Yep, we got it correctly about the place where it needs to go. The white is facing on the right, and the two colors are the same. The red and white is facing on the right. So what we learned before is bring it down like this, bring it like this, place it correctly with this edge piece like this over here, and bring it back like this, pair it up. We have found the pair and put it back in. This is the last edge and corner. So in this situation, we have it correctly above the place where it needs to go. The white is facing on the top and the edge is over here. So you connect it, bring it to the opposite side like this, bring the corner above it and bring it back out. Now we have the pair ready, we can just put it inside. So there you go, this is the first solve. Let's have a second solve. In this let's start with the white, blue and red. So let's get the corner correctly above it. Okay, we got it correctly above it, but the edge and corner are paired but in the wrong positions. So first step is to displace these two. So we'll displace it like this and correctly bring it above it. So in this situation, the white is on the top, so you don't need to see any color over here. White is on the top, so you connect the red and the correct red piece. So if you bring it like this, you're gonna correctly connect it. So bring it to the opposite side, which will be the green one. Bring the edge piece correctly above it like this. It's paired. Bring it back up. So now the pair is ready. You can put it inside freely. Now the next one, which will be the white, orange and blue. So we get the corner correctly above it like this, and this will be the first situation. And let's find the edge piece, where it is. Yep, it's over here. So first step will be to bring the edge to the top and take it out of the way and put it back in. So we should get the corner above it and see what the color is. So white is on the right and the two colors are the same, blue and blue. So we need to hide this one. Let's hide it. So if you hide it like this, you're gonna mess this pair already. So we need to get a free space over here. So if we have a free space over here, you can just turn it like this. So now we have a free space over here. You can bring it down, turn the top like this and bring it back up. Now we have the pair ready and we can put it easily in. So next one will be the white, red and green. We have the two colors correctly paired, so we need to separate them first. So let's separate them. Yep, we have separated them, and then we get the edge piece correctly above it, and the two colors of the edge and the corner are the same, red and red. So you will be hiding this one first. If you hide it like this, you're gonna mess this one up because it's already done. As we learned before, according to the situation, we will be hiding it downwards like this. The front must be down, like the front part must be usable, and it must be down like this. You're gonna rotate it and replace it with this edge piece like this and bring it back up. So the edge is ready. Now we put it in simply like this. There we go. And now is the last and final corner and edge pairing. And now again we have the edge and corner correctly joined over here. So let's separate them, and now correctly bring it above it. And now this situation is the third situation in which the white is facing on the top. So connect the edge piece first, forget about the corner, and bring it correctly opposite to the orange, and bring the corner above the edge piece, bring it to the top and simply put it in. So there we go, we have solved the two layers. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can just comment below, and if you like the video, please like, and if you're not done so before, subscribe to my channel to learn to solve different cubes and see different unboxings of mine. And if you want to become a speed cuber, you can buy this one. This is the Moyu Aolong V2, the best cube I have ever found. And after solving the two layers, as you all know, you can use any method, the CFOP or the beginner's method or the pure method, which I demonstrated in my videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.